from Drakewing Gaming, and Sylvia Mountain to the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Mice Tea, Julie's Path. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel, get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. I flipped back to the page in question. Sure enough, it contains a scene exactly as I remember it. I continued playing out the events of the book in my head. Not only do I recall every major plot point, but I remember them in more explicit detail than every other book I've read in the series. There's no way Lion's Mane is this strong. I peered down at the cup, the one I'd taken only a single sip out of, though it's still pretty good. I paused to eat my breakfast and take another single sip of tea before I'm back to reading the 6th installment of The Hawk High Above. Before long, I'm rifling through the pages like a flip book. I managed to reach the end of the book just as my focus wanes. I checked the clock again. I might be cutting it close, but at least I finished that book. Though I really could go for some more of that tea. I steeped some more in my thermos while I cleaned my dishes. Might not hurt to bring some more tea bags along, too. Once I gather everything, I open the door and a chilly breeze hits my face. Weather this brisk normally doesn't bother me, but it seems to affect my ears more than usual. Felix is at the counter when I arrive. Good afternoon, Margaret. How's it going? Hey, Felix, I'm doing great. Good to hear. Felix's eyes linger on my face, as if he's noticed something. Is something wrong? You just look different. I can't quite put my finger on it. I feel a knot turn in my stomach. Something weird with my face? Did I miss something after my shower? Oh, that's it. You look a lot more refreshed than usual. Did you finally get some decent sleep? Phew! It was nothing. I think it might actually be this new tea I just got. It's been doing wonders. Oh, a new tea. What kind? It's, some kind of berry grass blend with lion's mane, I think. You don't know what's in it. The box didn't have much info, so I'm honestly just guessing. The packaging was a little shoddy, actually. I think it might have been a prototype for a limited release or something. You're drinking prototype teas now. You're really moving up the enthusiast echelon, huh? I just sort of happened upon it. I wouldn't read too much into it. Especially when we're surrounded by so much literature. Felix smirks out of politeness. He doesn't have the will to fake a convincing laugh. I take a sip of tea, hoping to fill the awkwardness left by my terrible joke. Before you start, I wanted to thank you again for coming in yesterday. I know things haven't been going very smoothly lately, and it's ultimately my fault. I'm going to have a talk with Sylvia about her recent behavior, and I hope she'll be more reliable after that. I just advertised a couple job postings, so if everything goes well, you working more will become a thing of the past. It's actually touching to hear Felix pursue an actual solution after months of his procrastinating. I'm not sure if it's a trick of the light or the tone of the conversation, but Felix looks awfully attractive. My eyes drift down from his face toward his chest. I wonder if he has any muscle definition under there. What he smells like. I wonder if he'd like to thank me more directly after we close. What, Margaret? Wait, what am I thinking? He's my boss! This is totally inappropriate! I tried to dismiss my thoughts, but every time I swat one away, two bounced right back to the forefront of my consciousness. Stop thinking about that! Stop thinking about sitting on his face! Margaret? Especially stop thinking about his dick! However big it might be. Margaret, are you okay? Felix snaps his fingers to bring me back to the present. Don't mention it! Don't mention what? Oh, look at the time! I'd better put my stuff away. Oh, sure, I think that customer could actually use some help. Before I can dwell anymore on Felix's sudden sexual magnetism, I shuffled toward the back room. Since when do I have a crush on Felix? I mean, there was a bit of attraction when we were both new, but that fire died a long time ago. At least I thought it did. I just need to avoid him as much as possible today. I take another sip of tea and open the door to the back room. The moment I do, my mind slams into a wall. Sylvia is sitting on a table reading with her legs crossed one over the other. Oh no, she's super hot too! I freeze in the doorway and stare as she hums to herself, absorbed in her book. Well, I mean, she's always been super hot. That's like her thing. Ha! Dusk, that's... oh my god. But now I really want to do something about it. My toes turn inward as I imagine what that something might entail. She's getting away with that skirt. How's she getting away with a skirt that short? I'd barely be able to reach the hem before. There you go. Coffee time. My eyes drift down from past where her legs are covered. No! Cut it out, brain! Why did you have to wear that outfit today? I have a weakness for office attire. So I had crushes on all my TAs in college. Why couldn't she have worn those gold slacks with the sheer black blouse? No, wait, that's sexy too! Maybe she should have worn the cable knit sweater with the detached sleeves paired with those knee-high boots. No, that's even sexier! Why do I know so much about Sylvia's wardrobe? I'm standing so along the doorway that Sylvia notices me. Afternoon, Margaret. Oh, hey, Sylvia. Are you okay? You look like something startled you. Oh, it's just, I saw a spider. It's on your shoulder. What? Ew, get it off! I reached to brush the imaginary spider off Sylvia's shoulder. The moment I made contact, sparks leaped from my hand and tingled throughout my body. Eep! Did you get it? Yeah, all taken care of. Phew, thanks. Say, did you have a chance to read those dust books I lent you? Oh no, she's initiating small talk! I know you probably think the series is trashy, but it has some charms I think you'd appreciate. Stay cool, Margaret. Just stare at the wall behind her. Definitely don't look at any part of her body. I lock my eyes on the wall behind Cynthia. I read the first one the other day, but the others got lost in my to-read list, unfortunately. The wish fulfillment of having a vampire boyfriend is pretty appealing, I'll admit. I'm not thinking about sex at all. The wall trick is working. I know, right? All the external conflict is pointless, really. It adds some stakes, but at the end of the day, you're reading for the hot monsters. In the second book, the author introduces a hot werewolf, and he fights with the vampire for the main character's attention. What's not to love? She continues recounting the book's plot while I'm held captive by her voice. There's a sultry quality that I've never noticed before. It draws me in, inviting me to stay enveloped inside its velvety embrace. I can feel a low, roiling heat develop as she continues talking. Yeah, talk to me like that when we're... No, come on! I can't even listen to her! I need to get out of this conversation! Yeah, it's not gonna win any awards, but it's going for its own thing, and I can respect that. I'm gonna go stock things. Talk to you later! Didn't you bring your restock... Didn't you do your big restock 2 days ago? We had a really busy day yesterday. I shuffle around Sylvia. I slip past, my butt brushes up against hers. An even stronger jolt hits me as we make contact. It surges across my back and thighs as I bite my lip. I venture further back into the storage shelves and hold my breath until I hear Sylvia return to the storefront. Here we go, a nice, quiet corner. I stand still and take a few deep, measured breaths with my eyes shut tight. In, out. Don't think about sex. In, out. A lapse in concentration makes me consider what else might go in and out of me. I decide to be more precise with my language. Inhale, exhale. You're at work, this isn't the time or place. Inhale, exhale. Phew! The urges start to subside. They're still there, but not nearly as intense. Okay, I think I'm good. Though while I'm here, I might as well grab a couple copies of The Hounds of the Court. The display is running low when I walked in. Now, where were they again? Our stockroom was a mess. It always takes me forever to find what I'm looking for. It also doubles as Felix's office since it's the only private space in the store other than the bathroom. In the past, Felix kept it well organized, but after he switched to management, it slowly fell apart. I had volunteered to lend a hand, but he insisted it was his responsibility and he'd get to it as soon as he had time. So, basically never. The disarray eats away at my nerves as I pace back and forth. This is such a pain. Even after I find them, it's still going to take forever to find something next time. I take a sip of tea and imagine how I'd organize everything if I was given the time and opportunity. I'd probably want it by genre than alphabetical. This box would go here and that one there. I pick a box at random. Seal of Serpents, fantasy, starts with S. I immediately know where I want it to go. Alright, y'all, coffee time. When I pick it up off the shelf, it feels remarkably light. Aren't these normally 30 pounds? Maybe it's not that full. I walk over to its proper shelf and slide it into place. Next to it is The Wolves of Mars. Science fiction, starts with W. I hoist the box into my arms. It feels even lighter than the last. I dash over to the correct shelf and exchange the box for another. I run to that box's new home, then the next, and the next. The boxes practically fly back and forth across. Oh my god! Guided by my steady hands and laser-focused mind. And before I know it, the entire room is organized in a system that neatly mirrors the layout of the store. The box containing every copy of Hounds of the Court is right where it should be on the fourth shelf, third column from the left. I help myself to a stack of copies. There! Much easier. Felix is going to be floored when he sees this. And he did it, and I did it so easily, too. Maybe I really should be running things. This layout, Margaret, it's incredible! How could I live with myself if I occupy my position for one more second? Oh, come on. Oh, come now. It's not that revolutionary, and I know how hard it can be to let go of power, however justifiably. You've made the right decision to abdicate your title, but you won't go without something in return. Would you like your reward? Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Exquisite. On your knees. Hold on, I'm at work. I should be thinking about this kind of stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. That sounds like something I can do in a not safe for work video. I'm also going to do some not safe for work content for this as well, y'all. Wait. Stuff. Let's see. Okay, I'm a little... Just stop thinking about it. CW. Content warning. Okay. Oh! He draw down the zipper of my jeans, confronted with his conflicting impulses to either prolong the moment or to quickly take his reward. He pulled my waistband underwear down by his teeth until there was nothing between me and his tongue except a few moments to gawk. Change his personality, swap multiple personalities. Okay. That's never kill anybody. Maybe a touch of embarrassment in his hesitation. He'd be so overtaken by the need to please me, he'd bury his face into me. Fuck. Yeah. What? Okay. Stop. For God's sake, DeCampos, get a hold of yourself. I extend my arms to grab the shelves on either side of me. I hold on as tight as I can, desperate to apply my surging energy towards something. The metal edges dig into my fingers as I pinch my eyes shut. You don't want to fuck your boss, you're just excited. You need to calm down, keep breathing deeply. That was working fine before. Uh-oh. I grasp harder, tensing my shoulders as I push outward. I feel like I'm about to tip the shelves over, but the weight of the books holds them fast to the floor. You might be out of here soon. Don't burn any bridges. It's not working. I still want to use that same grip on my body instead of the shelves. My head is hot, especially my ears, which feel like they're burning up. Calmer. Calmer. I need to... My thighs rub together, trying to make something happen on their own without the aid of my hands. Just meditate or something. As dangerous as it seems to let go of the shelves, I clasp my hands in front of me. It seems foolish to keep them so close to the source of heat emanating from my body. The heat that threatens to overwhelm my thoughts, yet I have to keep my body loose. With all my will, I concentrate on breathing steadily in and out. Inhale. Exhale. The feeling doesn't abate, but it isn't growing any stronger. You're worked up. That's okay. Don't ignore it. Just think about where you want to be. Dozens of lewd thoughts rain down on me. Felix servicing me. Sylvia tying me up. Old boyfriends ravishing me. Old girlfriends eating me out. Rather than flinching against them, I try to weather their force. Every erotic impulse is acknowledged and discarded. You're stronger than your desires. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. At last, the feelings recede, slower than I want, but it does happen. My thoughts dwindle from simply touching, then to just embracing, and then on to completely abstract bodies. Obsessing about Felix and his Speedos and what I imagined I'd be doing when I woke up, but it's definitely progress. It's okay to have urges. We'll dust off the vibrator tonight and take care of this. You just need to wait. Finally, the feelings seem to dissipate entirely. I maintain my steady pace of breathing. I'm worried I might undo all my work if I let up. A few more breaths and I feel safe to open my eyes again. What the heck was that? Okay, I found some content. I might have to use a sick day if this keeps happening. The sound of the door opening makes me jump. Hey, Margaret, you here? Yes? I step out from the shelves. I haven't seen you in a bit. I thought you were working the floor. Ah, yes, I was just grabbing a copy of something and rearranging the shelves a bit. I really don't think that would be the best use of your time. You wouldn't be able to make much of a dent in... He peers behind me. What the... He walks past me to the storage shelves. When did this get organized? Well, the mess finally got to me, so I tied it up a little. A little? Some of these boxes are like 60 pounds. I pulled a muscle getting that box of Anthem of Flame and Hail on the top shelf. Lifting technique is important. It wasn't really that heavy, was it? Maybe we've sold a bunch of copies since then. I recollect some boxes being heavier than others, but it felt like I only noticed because they were useful at burning off more energy. I was in here half an hour ago and it was still a mess. How did you do it? Well, Alright, I'm gonna pause it right there, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye!